Hi all, welcome to day number 3 of my comparison between Genesis Mining and the GAW Miners Hashlet products. So day 2 was quite an interesting day with Genesis Mining basically leading the front there. Every single payment was higher than anything that the Hashlets had to offer. The Hashlet Genesis, the Waffle Hashlet and the Zen Hashlet all had lower payouts than the 10 gigahash contract from Genesis Mining and also the 1 megahash contract from Genesis Mining. There is some news today actually on the GAW miners front there. As you can probably see right now, the Hashlet Genesis is actually $2 cheaper today, so they've lowered the price of a Hashlet Genesis by $2. So basically, if I'd have decided to have done this experiment today instead of 2 days ago, or 3 days ago actually, I would have been $3 better off. I don't know how long it's going to take me to even get roughly $3 US in Bitcoin now. At this rate, probably another, I don't know, another week probably. Damn, if only I knew they were going to drop the prices, eh? Right then, anyway, enough of all that. Let's get on and have a look at the payments that I've had today. So here are today's payments. So it's the top 3 that we're focusing on. The bottom 3 here are basically the payments that we went over yesterday. So let's have a look at these top 3 payments here. So the first one is the Hashlet Waffle with the waffle pool, 27,638. Well, that is going to be really bad because, you know, like I said yesterday, we still have to take out the service fee, which is going to, well, there's hardly going to be anything left, I don't think. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if this payout today is going to be worse or around the same as the payment that I got with the Genesis Hashlet yesterday. We'll see. Let's have a look at the next one. Hashlet Zen. This looks like a slightly better payout than I had yesterday with the Hashlet Zen. Not by a lot, but still looks a bit like a better payment. I think it was around 62,500 and something Satoshi it was yesterday. So yeah, that definitely looks like a much better payment today. The next one, this is for the Hashlet Genesis. I mine most of the time on BTC Guild, and we've got 12,949 Satoshi for that. And then there was a little part of the day when I swapped over to the multipool.us, and that was 3,425 Satoshi. That gave me a total altogether of 16,374, which is slightly better than yesterday's payment, because yesterday's payment was 14,353. Like I said before, though, these are all the payments before you take out the fee. So let's compare the fees today. So here's the fees for today. Slightly more expensive than yesterday. That's mainly because the price of Bitcoin has fallen against the dollar. So that is the reason why. So we've got 2 payments of 17,356 Satoshi and 1 payment of 4,339 Satoshi. So let's go over to Genesis Mining now and have a look to see what their payments are like today. So here we are at the Genesis Mining interface. So let's now look at the transactions for today. So here are the payouts here. So these are the payouts. So let's have a look what they were. So this one was the script payout. That was 48,002 Satoshi. And the one below was for the SHA-256, so that was for the 10 gigahash contract, and that was 17,355. I'll just bring up my Bitcoin wallet. So that is just for you to see that the figures over here match the figures here, just so that you know that obviously the amount that I got in my wallet is exactly the same, and also that proves to you that this is the amount after the fees, because if the fees had been applied, then these amounts here would be lower. So these would be lower amounts than over here, but they're not, they're the same. So that tells you that these are the prices. This is what you get after the fees have been taken away. So what I'm going to do now is bring up my notepad, text file, and we can look at the prices from both providers and compare them. Right, so here we are. Let's have a look. So with the Genesis mining 10 gigahash contract, I had 17,355 Satoshi. With the Genesis Hashlet, I had 12,035 Satoshi. So that, once again, it's lower than the Genesis mining payout. The payout on the Hashlet though was better than the payout that I had yesterday. The payout yesterday was 10,089, so that was a much better payout. Let's have a look now at the oh, hang on, and then obviously, and the thing is that the payout with the Genesis mining 10 gigahash contract was lower today than it was yesterday. Not by a lot, but still a little bit lower, so maybe, you know, the prices are going to start falling, but I don't know. The thing about the Genesis Hashlet though is you can change the pools. So if I'm in bed asleep and then suddenly they switched, you know, and then suddenly on their rates page there is a pool that's a better performer, then I can't really do much about it. So I know that during the day I am losing some Satoshi here and there, but I know, well, I can't believe that I'd be losing so much that there would be such a big difference between the two prices. I know I'm probably losing a few hundred Satoshi maybe, but not as much as what I'm seeing over between the two. So let's have a look at the Genesis mining 1 mega hash contract I had here, and I had my payout was 48,002, which was much better than yesterday's payout. And let's compare that to the Waffle Hashlet, which had, well, a very disappointing 10,282. That's no fault of GAW miners though, because obviously it's basically they're just taking the amount from what the waffle pool is doing that particular day, and the waffle pool was, like I showed you earlier, was right at the bottom. But once you take out the fees, then you're not left with very much at all. In fact, the payment here is almost as low as the payment I had on the Genesis Hashlet yesterday. So hopefully this will improve over the next few days. If it doesn't, it's going to be rather disappointing, to say the least. So the Zen Hashlet had 47,014, and that compares with 48,002. So once again, the Genesis mining 1 mega hash power had a better payout than the Zen Hashlet, although again by not very much. You know, although the difference between yesterday and between yesterday's payments is a bit more. Yesterday the difference was only 300 Satoshi, something like that, and today it's what, nearly 1,000. So there's a little bit of a higher difference between the two today. So yeah. So like I said yesterday, all of these figures here are the prices before the fee. If you pause the video now and you added up all of these numbers together, you would get this figure here, which is 0.001900456. So if I bring up the Zen portal now, you'll be able to see that this figure here matches exactly what is in, which is listed on there too, just so you know that what I'm saying is completely true, and that I'm not trying to say, you know, Genesis mining is better. Like I said, I'm just showing the results as is, and that's how they are, and that's all I want to show really, you know, just for people out there that might not really know which one to go for or who to choose. Well, you know, I'm just trying to help really. Choose either way. If Genesis mining are going to have bad results, well, no problem, and vice versa. like I said, I just want to be completely 100% no bias here, no bias, no favoritism. I'm just showing you the figures as are on my setup, on my system. So there you go. So let's have a look at the Zen Cloud now. So as you can see here, this is the amount of Bitcoin in my on the system here. Unlike Genesis miners, they don't send the BTC to your wallet. The payment gets kept on their website, and then you can withdraw it whenever you want to. So yeah, as you can see, these figures are exactly the same. So all of these figures here are okay as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, so that's basically another day. Oh, there's one last thing I want to mention before I finish this video, and that is that the Hashlet Genesis has gone back up in price. Yes, I did mention earlier that the price was $7.95. Now it's gone back up to $9.95. The Hashtalk forums were down at the time that I'm making this video, and well, so I can't log in and find out what's going on, whether it was a mistake or whether or not it was just for a couple of hours. I don't know. So yeah, so this is the payments for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please comment or like or subscribe or dislike, I don't mind.